And that's how we're gonna get behind this panel. All right guys, I found the perfect location for my relays. This is the amber color. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, we're gonna continue working on the 4Runner. We're gonna add another mod. We're gonna make it a lot better than what it is now. And what I'm talking about is we're gonna be replacing those rough country ditch lights I have on there now. If you can see here, I think those are 3.5 rough country ditch lights here. They do good. They work well. They're kind of bright at night. They do what they're supposed to do, but I think I have something better to replace this two right there. Recently, I got a phone call from a company called MAXPEEDINGRODS, and we partnered up with that company, and they sent me a couple of their ditch lights so I can do a review on those lights, and I can install them on the 4Runner. And we're gonna see what that's all about. Hopefully those are gonna be a lot better than these, and I will bring you along so we can get them installed, reviewed, and then I'm also gonna show you, I'm gonna give you a shot at night on those lights, see how they look. All right, so let's get to the table, and I will show you what the guys from MAXPEEDINGRODS sent me. Okay, so let's move over there. And here we are, guys. This is the product they sent me. Let's see, I'm gonna start by reading what it says here on the front. LED wide driving light. This says the 86 watt. They're waterproof, rated IP68. The color temperature 6K. All right, so they sent me actually two sets of these lights, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna install both sets in on the 4Runner. I'm gonna replace the rough country lights. All right, so let's go ahead and get this box opened up. I already used my knife to cut through that tape. So we're gonna see what's inside of this box. Again, thanks MAXPEEDINGRODS for sponsoring this video and sending me these lights. All right, first thing we see inside the box is going to be the manual here. This is going to be the driving light product manual here. You're going to see all the instructions, all the specs on the lights, which, by the way, they are pretty cool, man. They are neat. I'm not gonna lie, I had the chance to unbox it off camera, plug them in to see what they are and see how they work. And let me tell you guys, you guys are gonna see how they work, and you guys will be impressed with the features on these lights. Cool. This here gives you all the functionality, all the instructions, everything that these lights do for you, how to mount them. Oh, by the way, these are going to be a driving light. They have a driving light mode, you want to call that, and also these lights have RGB mode, which that's pretty cool. You're going to see that once I get them installed. All right, so this is the manual. Everything is here, all the specs. You're going to find it right there. Let's open this box. Let's get this out of the way. The package is very good. They are packaged very well. They are protected 100%. Let's get by getting the wiring harness. The wiring harness it's just a plug and play, as you can see. It has ring terminals for your positive, your negative. The light connections here, the light connectors here are waterproof. As you can see, they have a seal, so these are waterproof seals. This switch here has two buttons, one for the RGB setting, the other one is for the regular driving setting. And this thing is made out of metal, I think. Let me see. Oh yeah, this is metal casing right here, and it feels heavy. The wiring harness comes with its own relay here, inline relay, and the fuse. It has a fuse in here somewhere. So this is a pretty cool wiring harness. All right, next thing, a couple bags here. These are like mounting hardware. We have some plastics here and the bolts. It's got a tiny screw. Not sure what that's about. I think it's just to remove the front. Oh yeah, this one here is to remove the front part of the light here. All right, hardware and tools. Another bag here. This little baggie here has, I believe these are the covers for the lights. As you can see, there's 4 of them shaped like this. And I think these are gonna be like block off plates to cover or protect the actual light lens. Pretty cool. This is a pretty cool feature. All right, moving on to the last thing, the actual lights. Okay, so there's the other one in there. Let me get this out of the way. Cool. These have some weight to it, guys. Seems like they are built very tough. You can adjust the light up or down by loosening up these bolts here. You can just go up or down like so. The wire, the pigtail here feels very thick, very heavy, good quality. All right, so this is what I'm going to talk to you about. See this right here across the light? That is the RGB light, and then the top and bottom like a cross. You can change it to whatever light tone you want. It's got all kinds of tones to whatever your car is. Like if it's red, you can switch this to red, amber, white, blue, red, green, whatever. Only these right here. And these 4 here are gonna be my the LED lights. Those are gonna be the actual driving lights, or if you want to call it ditch lights. Very cool. It comes with this mounting bar here, or mounting plate, as if you want to call that. It's ready to go. I think this is going to work with what I have on the 4Runner now. Yeah, so this is the light. These are the lights, and I think they are going to be a lot better, a lot brighter than what I have on there now. All right, so let's go to the 4Runner and start removing those existing lights. All right, guys, I already removed the wire, the zip ties for that side over here. This is my amp. This is my 4 gauge for my amplifier, and this one here is the harness going to that light. I have everything here. This is a big bundle for the lights. What I gotta do now is I gotta get inside the cab, I'm gonna remove this panel right here. See, as you can see, this is a switch for my RC lights. So I gotta remove this panel and then disconnect my plug from behind this switch. That way I can pull the harness from that grommet, from the inside of the cab this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and take care of all that. I'm gonna remove everything, and then I will show you how we're gonna be installing the new lights on the same bars here, on the same brackets. All right, so let me take care of all this, and I will be back shortly. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you really quick how to disassemble all this part right here, okay, to get to the bottom, or get behind this panel here. First thing you need to do is remove your door seal here. You just pop it. It's got some clips. just pop it up, pop it out of the way, and then you need to get to the kick panel, because behind the kick panel there's going to be a 10mm bolt. I already removed it, but I just wanted to show you guys how to remove all this. All right, so the seal panel out, kick panel out of the way. There is like a little screw or nub holding it together way in there. This thing can just unscrew it, it pops out. Once you're done with that, you just pop it out of place like that. You just get it out of the way. Then you get to the 10mm bolt right here. So that bolt goes right there, and then on the other side, behind that little door there, there's another 10mm bolt. All right, next thing you do, guys, is remove this panel here on the this is the panel that goes on the left side of this control unit here. What you do is just pull it towards you, pull it out towards you like that, and then he comes out. Because this edge right here, sure if you can see, this edge right here is going to be holding on to this part right here of the panel. The other panel I just removed goes wedged in between here, and that's gonna hold it. It's not gonna come out if you don't remove this panel here. All right, so that's out of the way. Bolts are out of the way. The only thing holding this panel now is gonna be just some pins, some push pins. What you got to do is just give it a tug like that, and then from top he's got a few pins right there too. So what you do is just give it a slight tug this way like that, and then from top right here as well, and that's it. This panel comes out, and that's how we're gonna get behind this panel to that switch. And by removing that, I'm gonna be able to snake those that harness through the firewall out. All right, guys, everything has been put back together. Panels are back, and this is where I decided to install the switch right here. This is for the new ditch lights, and then this one here is it's for the ROUGHT lights. I'm gonna leave that in place, this switch here, because I don't want to leave a hole there. I have another plan to install another panel here with a bunch of switches. That panel here is going to control all the lights I'm planning to put on the runner, and also I'm going to get rid of this one, and that one. But that's going to be later down the road. For now, these are just temporary switches. I don't like that. I don't like to have that many switches everywhere. That's why I decided to go with a control panel here. That's coming. Anyway, so that switch is installed. Everything has been back together. What I'm gonna do now is, since I have my plug right here, I decided to go just with one. I decided to go with just one switch to control both sets of lights. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to splice them. I have them right here. Let me show you. I have these two right here, so I need to splice them up. That way I control both sets with only one switch. I will be doing that, and as soon as I'm done splicing these two together into one, I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the wiring harness underneath the hood. So let me get busy working on the wiring. All right, guys, I found the perfect location for my relays, and it's the cover of these relay fuse. What I did, I just drilled a couple of holes, and I put a couple of screws in there. They are flush with the bottom of this, so nothing is gonna hit or touch inside of this box. and it's perfect. I'm gonna show you where these two relays are gonna live. It's the cover for that relay box right there, and that's it, guys, just right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and plug this in like that, 1 and 2. There you go. These are gonna be my relays. Now I have to take care of all the wiring, but my main concern was the relay location here. Now I have that established. I'm gonna go ahead and get all the wiring done, and I think I'm gonna tuck some of this wiring in here. Okay, so let's go ahead and continue running the wires. I already have this two leads running that way. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. All right, guys, here's a quick update. I have ran all my wires. I have both fuses here, and I bundled up the rest of the wire under there, so that's tucked away from anything. My relays are right there. My grounds are right here on the factory location. I ran my harness to the other side. As you can see, it's right here. I have both leads right there. I have these two leads right here, and I'm ready for the lights now. So I'm gonna shut the hood, and I'm gonna see what I have to do to make these work. Not sure if I can fit both of the lights. Not sure if I can fit both of the lights on just this mount here. I'm gonna try to do that. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to add a piece of aluminum flat stock on this side and drill a couple holes to extend it a little further this way or this way. I think I want to go inside. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Let me think about it, and when I come up with something here, I will let you guys know what I'm gonna do. Let's keep moving forward, guys. So this is just an idea of how they're gonna look. This one here is gonna be facing these the driver's side corner, almost all the way, like a 45 this way. Of course that can be adjusted. And then this one here, I think I want that one facing forward. So anyway, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I might add a little extension on the bottom to get a little separation, because right now they're touching together. So maybe this one a little further up and over, maybe this way, just a tad bit, not that much, or just this much over this way. I don't know, guys, but that's the idea. Cool. Not sure what I'm gonna do yet, but I'm getting closer. I need to look inside, see if that's gonna block the view a lot, because you can see they're a little bulky. Let's see. No, not really. I think that's fine. That should be fine. Anyway, let me see what I come up with, and I will bring you guys out here when I'm ready with what I'm gonna do with the lights. All right, guys, and this is what I came up with. I cut a couple of pieces of aluminum flat stock. This is 3/4 inch aluminum flat stock, and I bent it to shape, something like this. I drilled a couple of holes. Same thing on this one. And these are gonna go something like this, guys. I already drilled an extra hole on top of this bracket. I'm gonna reuse the original hole for one of them. This one here is gonna be, this is a new one. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this one from underneath like that. Let's see, let me see if I can do this better so you can see. Okay, so I'm gonna do this something like this, guys. That way the second ditch light or driving light is gonna be a little higher than this one here on this side. That's the plan. I'm gonna mock everything up right now, and I want to make sure that the hood is gonna open and nothing is gonna be interfering with anything before I paint these brackets. I'm gonna paint in black, so everything is gonna match black. All right, so let me put them, mock these lights together, put them on, and we'll see how they look. All right, so let's do that now. This is how they look already installed, guys. This is how the bracket looks. It's about an inch between the bottom of the bracket here to the bottom of the second ditch light bracket. Is about the distance between here and here is about an inch. I think it's gonna work out just fine. Like it how it looks. Cool. I like it. Now what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna remove the bracket again, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it painted. I'm gonna give it a splash of black paint, so that way it will match this other bracket here. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and finish up with the wiring. And then I'm gonna give you a rundown of how I did everything really quick, and I'll show you how it looks right now during daylight, but then also at night. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a demo how it looks at night. All right, but for now I need to button everything up. I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm done. And this is the end result here. I changed the layout a little bit on this. Earlier I showed you guys the opposite of this. This one was on the bottom and then this one was on top, but I figured this is gonna make more sense now, because this one's gonna be looking at the side of the road, here. So this layout is better because of that reason, and then also visibility. It's not going to be blocking as much from the inside, but turned out really good, guys. My wires, my harness, I just went around and under, and I tucked it right next to the hinge, to the hood hinge. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Look at this other side. Cool. All right, now let me pop the hood and I'll show you how I tucked those the wires, the harness. Let me see. And the clearance back there, it's perfect. You can see the hood is completely opened and just the wires are touching just a little bit on the windshield, but nothing too crazy. All right, so the wires, the harness was, I tucked them underneath the bracket right next to the hinge, and I made my connections right here on this corner. Then on the inside, I bundled up the rest of the wiring and used zip ties all through the firewall, across the firewall to the all the way to the driver's side. On this side, as I mentioned earlier, well, I did the same thing, exactly the same thing on this side. And then these are my relays right here, which they end up perfect in a very good location here. Nothing is in the way and they're accessible. My fuses are just right there. My tap, my 12-volt tap is right here. My ground is over here. And that's it, guys. It's really easy to install these lights. Now let me turn them on so you can see. It's very bright, of course, but this is the switch here, the on and off switch, and then the RGB switch. I'm just gonna turn the RGB. And then a cool thing about these lights, guys, you can choose the color you want. For example, you can see here it's orange, and then the lights are showing orange. Okay, now if you choose another color, this little switch here is going to show you which color you're displaying out there. Like the next color is red, green, blue, purple, light blue, and then this is like auto. It's just switching and going through all the colors. I'm sure it's gonna look a lot better at night, but I just wanted to show you guys, give you a little demo of what this what is it, ditch lights can do. Nice. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna turn the driving lights or the ditch lights on. Another switch right here, and that's it. They are super bright, guys. As far as I can tell right now, it's, of course, it's daylight, and they are super bright. I can't imagine how they are gonna look at night when it's really dark out there. Cool. And to turn them off, you just push and hold. I mean, just on and off on this one. And then the RGB, you just push and hold, and they will turn off. Nice. I am very pleased on how they look and how easy it was to install all the wiring. All right, guys, it's super hot. What I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna wait until it gets dark, then I'm gonna show you how they look at night, so you guys can see for yourselves how bright these things are. Not sure, I haven't seen them. I haven't seen any of these lights at night, but we're gonna find out tonight. All right, so I will be coming back with you guys later tonight. All right, guys, as you can see, it's not completely dark right now, but at least I can show you a little better right now how it looks, how the lights look. This is the amber color. Which they look pretty good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to RGB, like the what is it, auto, or yeah, what is it? This is red, so I'm gonna go let's see, right there. So right now it's on auto. It's gonna switch into all different colors, which it looks pretty good. They are bright, guys. I'm gonna show you from back here how this looks. It's not that dark like I mentioned, but I'm sure it's gonna look a lot better once it's completely dark. And I'll show you what the ditch lights, how bright they are at night. Cool. So just another 20 more minutes, I think, and then it's gonna be completely dark. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere, because I'm gonna show you what these things look like. All right, guys, I found this somewhat dark spot over here. It's a park in front of close to my house. It's already 9 p.m. and it's still not dark enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what it looks like now. I have my Raptor lights, my running lights, and just my side markers on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the headlights on the 4Runner here. So I'm gonna turn the headlights now. That's it right there. Those are the headlights. Now I'm gonna turn on the ditch lights. Big difference, guys. I have one of them pointing this way, the other one obviously to the other side, and then two to the front, which to me it looks really bright. As you can see, this thing looks really cool. I can only imagine how it's gonna look when it's completely dark in the woods or when we go out camping. Super bright, guys, and it looks cool. Yep, they are bright for sure. Woo. All right, so now I'm gonna turn these ditch lights off, and I'm gonna turn the what are those called? The driving lights on. That's the mode it's on now, just amber. And if you want to be a little fancier when you're parked, only when you're parked, I think you're able to use the auto switching thing. I'm not sure what it's called, but you know, when it goes from color to color. I think that's it right there. Yep, right there. That's it right there. Nice. So what I'm gonna do now, guys, is I'm gonna drive the truck, the 4Runner, in a dark street. That's all I can do for now, because obviously I'm far away from anything really dark. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drive through one of my neighborhood's dark streets, and then I'll turn them on to see what the difference is from inside the cab, from inside the runner driving it. All right, so let's go ahead and do that now. All right, guys, this is somewhat dark street around my neighborhood, and this is how the lights look like from inside the 4Runner. As you can see, it's super bright, guys, to the sides and to the front. So I'm gonna turn them off now so you can see the difference. That's with the lights off. I'm gonna turn them on now. Super bright, guys. These are my headlights. Same thing on this side here. All right, those are with the headlights on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn my ditch lights. One more thing I want to show you guys, it's how far these lights reach to the sides, to the driver's side and the passenger side. I'm gonna turn them on right now, and I'll show you how far they reach. They reach all the way to the side here. You can see all this is lit up. You can see my shadow over here. Same thing on the other side. They reach all the way to the side here. I'm standing right next to the truck, and you can see how bright they are, not just to the front but to the sides. These lights are amazing, guys. I like them so much. All right, guys, it's the next day. I just came back from work. Last night was super fun driving at night, showing you what these lights can do. They are super bright, and they have some cool features, as you guys were able to see. If you guys are interested on getting any type of lights like this, ditch lights or driving lights, you can go to MAXPEEDINGRODS website. They have these type of lights and many more. They also have suspension parts, they have turbos. Their inventory is huge. So if you're looking for anything automotive related, I suggest to go to their website. I'm gonna leave their official website in the description box below, as well as their official Amazon link. That's gonna take you to their store. Now, the next thing I need to talk to you guys about is there is a discount code. These guys provided me with a 10% store-wide discount for all of you guys, for all of my viewers. If you guys are interested, you can at checkout you can type or include my discount code, which is SPIN 2025. I'm gonna leave it here on the bottom of the screen for a little bit so you can see it, as well as in the description box below. All their information is gonna be down there. All right, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. All right, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.